With the start of every generation, there's always the excitement on the titles that will launch with the system itself. I think I could speak for many of us when saying that these are special times. It's when we get our first glimpses at games that wouldn't otherwise be possible on current generation of hardware. It's an incredibly thrilling time where we get new IPs that are bound to debut alongside fresh hardware, and a clean slate is given for what will eventually be the next 5 to 7 years of console gaming. With numerous rumors of an alleged June blowout from Sony's end on first-party studios, and the cold fact that we will have the system in our hands in 6 months' time, the reveal of both the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X's launch titles is not too far off. With such big reveals right around the corner, I want to take a chance to give you my predictions and guesses for what we will see on day one. Today, we are going to start with the PlayStation 5. Having not announced a big AAA title since the late 2017 reveal of Ghost of Tsushima, it's clear the Japanese-based giant is saving up one hell of a lineup for their next generation system. Here's what I think you could expect come this holiday 2020. Rumors of a new Ratchet Clank title have been popping up for the past few years. Most notably, Colin Moriarty, formerly at Kinda Funny and IGN, stated a few times that he's heard a new installment was well in development. Having allegedly been in development for the PlayStation 4 but now moved to the PlayStation 5, it's fair to say that this game must be coming out rather soon. Hell, when acquiring Insomniac Games last August, Sean Layden spoke about the Ratchet Clank IP. He deemed it very important for the present and for the future at PlayStation. While many people are eagerly awaiting Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which will no doubt happen and be awesome, we will likely see the return of Ratchet Clank first. If there was one game I would expect at launch for the PlayStation 5, it would definitely be Bluepoint's next project. It literally is the only PlayStation 5 exclusive confirmed at the moment, dating back to that Wired article that was published in October of 2019. According to Bluepoint's website, our latest project is the largest in our history, and aims to define the visual benchmark that you can expect for the next generation of gaming hardware. Marco Thrush, the president of Bluepoint Games, later went on to say that we're working on a big one. It's clear that whatever the team is working on is ambitious as hell, and will likely be made from the ground up, just like they did with Shadow of the Colossus. Now, that being said, the game they are remaking isn't exactly that much of a secret. It has been hinted at by many times, at least by Jason Schreier, to be from Software's Demon's Souls. Yeah, the PS3 exclusive that started the Souls-like phenomenon that we know, hate, and love today. In this video alone, if I were to bet on anything, it would be that we get a nice, glorious remake of Demon's Souls at launch with the PlayStation 5, and I for one couldn't be more excited. Now, it wouldn't be a console launch if you didn't have Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed right there alongside it, and while those might seem rather obvious, I want to kinda do a speed round on third parties. Ubisoft loves to support consoles from day one. You've seen this with Zombie U launching on the Wii U back in 2013. We know Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be a launch title, but I'm actually expecting Watch Dogs Legion to be there as well. If you don't remember, Watch Dogs Legion was pushed back out of March this year and indefinitely delayed alongside all of Ubisoft's games. I could see Valhalla launching in early November and Legion launching in October, making both of them technically launch titles. Alongside this, I wouldn't be surprised if we finally got Warner Bros. Montreal's Batman game, which is rumored to be focused around the Court of Owls. Jason Schreier reported earlier this year that before E3 was cancelled, Warner Bros. Actually planned to have an E3 showcase, and Batman was one of the games they were going to reveal. Now that being said, Batman would probably be the game that's farthest in development given the fact that its development time has been quite long, and well, October makes the most sense for a Batman game. But COVID and all really makes it a wild card now. To add on to this, I wouldn't expect Dying Light 2, I'd say maybe a 50-50 chance of appearing this fall, because apparently the studio is having issues internally. Coming off the PS4, there are so many great sequels I'm looking forward to. God of War 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Horizon 2 to give a few examples. That being said, it worries me that we won't get many new IPs, at least from the bigger first-party studios. Luckily, it's looking like we might get them from some smaller studios like HouseMark. HouseMark has been on record saying that they're working on their most ambitious game yet, and they are working with a partner. This same partner has told them that they can't announce their game until they're ready. Having also put Stormdivers on hold in an attempt to get the whole team on board with this big project all at once, it's making me think they're pushing for this game to come out soon. If not launch, then early 2021. HouseMark struck gold with Resogun back in 2013's PS4 launch. Let's see if they could do it again. I want to address Horizon Zero Dawn 2. For the longest time, this and the PlayStation 5 were talked about almost as if they were one and the same. Now, I totally get it. If you look at the PlayStation studios, Guerrilla Games are probably the farthest along in development, having shipped the original Horizon back in 2017. Combined with the idea that Sony would want a juggernaut to compete with the likes of Halo, it might seem rather obvious. However, I don't think Horizon 2 will actually be this year. If it did launch this fall, that means the game would only get a little bit over 3 years of development time, and we know that PlayStation likes to give all their studios that extra time to make sure the game is good. In this case, I think they'd want Horizon to be better, not come out quicker. I expect to give them Guerrilla time here as well. It's much smarter to have a big release like Horizon 2 in the spring or summer, which is what I am expecting them to do. Have something there for the PlayStation 5 owners to look forward to, and it'd essentially be PS5's second son. It's easy to think that the more launch titles you have, the better, but I think a more consistent flow of releases within the console's first year is even more important. Just look at the Switch's first year. Expect Horizon 2 to be the PS5's big first exclusive sometime in spring or summer of 2021. Well, there you have it. Those are my predictions for what you will likely see on launch day come holiday 2020. Notice, this is my prediction, so this is what I expect to happen, not what I hope to happen. With June right around the corner, we honestly should be due for a lot of exciting reveals. I want to thank you for making it all the way through the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and let me know what launch titles you're expecting to drop alongside the PlayStation 5. If this is your first time on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and follow me on Twitter at OnlineZhD. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.